We're back now with NBC News In Depth and the final report in our series from Chief Science Correspondent Robert Bazell, who has had extraordinary access to the brave American medical teams that work so hard to save the lives of those wounded in Iraq. All week long, Bob has shown us not only their heroism, but their discipline as well. But what about the toll their work takes on these heroic doctors and nurses who've seen things that many never imagined? Well, tonight, Bob joins them upstairs.
Hey, Jamil.
Take a picture.
All right. The birthday boy.
On the roof of the Baghdad Combat Hospital during a quiet evening. The medical team comes to unwind.
Your stress test is tomorrow. I'll do your colonoscopy on Saturday.
With no alcohol in the war zone, cigars are a big part of the social ritual.
It's like a little slice of heaven.
It is a moment to escape all the trauma they treat every day. Back home in Virginia, Darrell Pugh is a general surgeon.
We never saw anything like this when we were training back in the States. And there have been a couple of times where I had to step back and think, how am I going to deal with this?
Oh, welcome to our world, folks.
The seasoned staff is a mix of active military, reservists, and National Guard. Still, the severity of the casualties test even a 20-year veteran Army nurse like Colonel Sharon Williams.
What inner resources do you draw on to be able to continue to do it?
Inner resource, probably just spirituality, prayer, a lot of prayer, a lot of friends, close friends. And, here, this is my family here now, so we kind of draw on each other. I just know that I'll never forget this for the rest of my life.
You might remember this one.
Music is one way Dr. James McLean from Honolulu unwinds. When he's working, he thinks a lot about reuniting the wounded with their families.
If I just get somebody home long enough for their family to say goodbye so they can see him again, it's worth it. It's worth every bit of it.
Inevitably, there are a few who don't even live that long. Medic William Wilson from Tupelo, Mississippi.
It's a part of your family that dies. It's not just a fellow soldier. And this is your brother, your uncle, your cousin. These are people you eat, live with every day.
We weren't allowed to photograph it, but every time an American service person killed in action is transported out of here on a helicopter, the entire hospital staff lines up to show its respect. It's called an angel flight.
After so many injuries and a lot of angel flights, the staff, which rotates through for 6 months or a year, starts to think of home.
When I leave the Army, I'm going to find a small children's hospital that does not do trauma. I promise you that. If I never do trauma again after this, it won't bother me in the least bit.
But while they are there, they do their jobs with dedication and compassion. Robert Bazell, NBC News, Baghdad.